Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Rudra. I'm going to explain how you can connect with target host from Python script in this video. So for that you need a virtual machine. So I have created this virtual machine in my Azure. So for that uh, you need to create an account in Azure and create a virtual machine. So I just run it. I just created a virtual machine. You can see in my screen. So for that, then again I just uh, connect with a target host and run couple of commands and get the outputs and store it in the one database. I use MongoDB. So for that you need to install the Mongo database in your laptop in your local machines. So first of all you need to start the MongoDB. The MongoDB service you need to start it by clicking on this. You have to go to the bin folder of Mongo and click on the mongo.d.exe file. Then service automatically will be getting started. Then you need to go to the mongo.exe file. Then you can check this file. You can check the connectivity like so. Let me just go exit. Again I need to start it. Then you need a Python libraries to connect with the target machines. So I use Paramyco Python libraries to connect with the target host, and I use PyMongo to the connect with database. So usually the main overview of script is it will connect to the target host and run host name and these couple of simple commands and to get the output and store in the database. So this is a very simple project. So let me explain step by step. I use Paramyco libraries to get connected with the target host. So I use authentication system like username and password based authentication system. You can use the SSH key based communication also for the security reason, but for I just as this is just a very simple learning project, I just use host name and password based, sorry, username and password based communication. If you are going to use hostname kind of, sorry, username and password based communication, then you need to declare this function set missing host key policy. You have to declare this line because otherwise it won't work. So and here I just connected with the Mongo database. So as the MongoDB is been installed in my local machines, in my local host, it doesn't asking any passwords or any username. If your database is installed in the any different host, it will ask some password or authentication questions. So you have to map it here. As in my local host it won't ask anything. Okay. So the basically this script will run and try to communicate with the target host of Linux host. So I have declared all the authentication details in this configuration file. You can see in the configuration file. Then I have edited it, sorry, I have called those variables inside the script. Okay. So as of now the all environment has been set, the database service is running, and the Python also is okay. So then we can start executing it. Okay. So this motto of this code is just to communicate with target host, just to communicate with target host and run couple of commands and get the outputs. Okay. So just let me execute it. Let's just to go to run and run this code. Okay. So database connected happened successfully. Yeah, you can see the return code has been 0. And in the code also it is, you know, it is showing the, it is just inserting the records, and it is just fetching all the records in the, you can see collection dot finds. So this function will retrieve all the data, all the records of the database and printing it out. So how, let me explain one by one again. So I just run couple of commands, store in the list. Okay. As you know, MongoDB is a NoSQL database, so it just work like a JSON kind of format or list kind of format. It just work in that way. In the JSON format we can insert any data. So I just declare those commands output in a list format. Then I just arrange those values in the in the JSON format so that I can insert it successfully into the database. Okay, so I just run that commands, run the script again. Let me again run also. uh, See, you can see the three records. Previously it was two records, you can see three records. Okay, so and database will generate this id automatically. This is a unique id automatically has been created, like other database also you might heard about it. Okay, so then let me go to the database and let's check it out if the data is updated or not there. So okay, so this is the db. Then let me just try. So db, so I just use hpedb there. Let me just, so how many collections are there over there? See, there are two collections. I use ci collections. Okay, so if you want to uh, retrieve all the details of the collection, then you have to just type db dot collection name. Our collection name is ci collection, then dot find. It kind of just like a javascript function. So you can see there are three lines has been generated, three entries has been generated. This is last two entries. Previous this now right now we have generated this. So so that I use hostname command to get the hostname, and I use ipconfig command just to get the ip address, and os name and os version. You can see in the command list whatever commands I have executed, like host name and ip address, and it is uname command to get the os name, and uname hyphen r just to get the os versions. So you can see all those details has been stored in the database. And you can, if you re-verify again, you can go to the here, run the host name. See, this is the exact host name. This is the exact ip address you got it here. Okay, so there is also a GUI tool of MongoDB. If you go there, okay, so I just connected with localhost. This is the MongoDB Compass, we call it as. And I just go to the HPDB CI collections. So you can see these three entries has been generated. Okay, then this is a JSON formatted data. We can see as a table also. We can see it as on a table formatted data also. Okay, so I think I have done with my project. Like, this small project will help you out to connect with target host and from your python script, and uh, store in the database. And so I just gave you overview of MongoDB also. Okay, so thank you for watching my video, and I would like to request you to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you all.